Hey there guys, this is Silent Mist, and welcome back to Feed the Beast. In the last episode, we went over some of the things that I changed, and we started working on the new geothermal generator area, and in this part, well, I've gotten it up and running. As you can see, it's flickering because, well, we now have 3 MFSUs, and they are all full. But in this part, we are going to be working on something a bit similar, a bit different. I've actually been, working at this for a while now. Let's see if we can finish it up. I've been preparing the materials to make thermal generators because, as many of you guys in the audience have pointed out, these are superior to geothermal generators. So apparently they work just the same, and the only difference is they produce more power. So more power is always nice. I thought we had 2 different types of aluminum. I'm just like, what? More power is always nice because, well, we never have enough. Well, that's kind of a lie. For now, we have just over what would be an acceptable amount, but still not a ton. I could use some more. And so I guess we'll be doing that by doing this. What am I trying to say? I need to go up and grab some sand because we're going to need that in order to make the generators because we need glass. Oh, we have no sand in there. That is a little saddening. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we should probably situate a quarry in front of a, thing. In front of a thing, on a desert, because we could use the power, but that is not what we are worrying about right now. For now, let us just break these. Come on, there we go. This is a little tedious to break. The server's been getting laggier and laggier. I'm thinking that I'm gonna need to, like, seriously consider getting a real host for the server soon because it's slowing down. I'm gonna be replacing the I'm gonna be flipping out the RedCubed server and the RedCubed Feed the Beast server out with one another because I'm going to see if that other service will do a better job of we don't have enough electronic circuits. Dang it, I thought I made enough between now and the last episode, but I guess I didn't. But yeah, I'm going to be switching out the 2 servers to see if the server on Fragnet will do any better of a job of hosting than what we're currently using, and we only need 2 stacks of stuff, because 1 stack is going to be going into here, and the other stack is going to be going into something else. So we'll put that stack there, and then I've been compressing a lot of copper, and okay, that goes pretty quickly. Copper into dense copper plating, because we're going to need that in order to make something that we're going to be making in the distant future. Because now I've got some plans that I need to tell all y'all, because we've got some large things that we're going to be doing in the future. So I've been thinking, I mainly got inspired to do this when I saw what Nick was doing, and we should actually go run over by his base. He's surprisingly not on right now, but whoa, okay. Coming through that portal is really glitchy because it knocks me down here, and being down here is never a fun place to be in, and it would seem like I am trapped. Let's just go underneath, and there we go. Okay, so okay, so Nick is working with Emmy right now. That is his current occupation. He's like hitting it really hardcore, and he's automating most of his stuff with it. So this is pretty much the control panel of items right here. And what you can do is it pretty much lets you move around items, control items, and then process items with lots of ease. So ME, as far as I can tell, lets you process any sort of item into a machine and lets you craft items. It probably does a lot more, but that is what I'm immediately noticing. So what I want to do is I want to see if there's a way to hook this into computer craft. And then in Spawn, I plan on building a large factory where instead of everyone, right now we're all individually gathering resources, doing our own thing, where everyone pools all of their resources together, and depending on how much stuff you bring in, that'll be how much stuff you can take out of the system. So pretty much we're going to be inventing a currency of sorts. But, of course, this is all in speculation right now. I still need to shoot the idea off to everyone. But, yeah, pretty much you'll be able to log into a terminal. If we can network it, it'd be even cooler. But you're going to be able to log into a terminal at some spot in the server, say, hey, I want to spend 500 currencies on building a solar panel. and then you just tell it to do that, and within seconds, it's delivered to you. Now, the reason why I thought this was so great at first was, you see all these barrels over here? Nick used to have a bunch of stuff in every single one of them. Well, now all of that stuff is condensed into this little box right here of ME64K storage, which is 64 kilobytes of storage, which has a bunch of stuff in it. And if we went over to here, oh, there's not one in here, and I don't want to mess around with this stuff, so I'm just going to leave it. But it's pretty much like deep storage on steroids, so yeah, that is something that I'm going to be looking into, both installing in my base and as a large feature in a factory that I would like to build in Spawn. But yeah, hopefully, is my wire mill done? I need some more wire. We are rather low on wire. Of the copper kind, to be specific. I could just make a ton of it the cheap way, but then I'd feel so wasteful, although I have a feeling that's what I'm going to end up doing. We got 11 over here, and then we got some gold wire, and we really have no need for gold wire right now, as unfortunate as it is. You see, this gives you just so much wire, but it takes a while, which is always the annoying part. Yes, and seeing how much wire we need to make this darn recipe. Wait, I can not waste that. Watch this. We can just throw it into the wire mill. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay, and we don't have anywhere near enough rubber to coat this all. Yeah, it's another problem. We're running into the bottleneck of not having enough rubber. Oh, 28 more in here, and then we have 27 right there. Okay, we've got a little bit, but not a lot. We are very low, actually. Heck, we never had a lot to start off with, but, yeah, I've noticed most of my episodes are crafting, and lots of it, so, yeah. Oh no, where did my redstone go? Did I use all of that up too? Must have. But I should have plenty of that. If not in here, then upstairs. Yeah, it's so nice finally having stuff. I just had to get the quarry up and running, and now we are set for resources in everything but iridium. And unfortunately, most things require iridium. So to compensate for this, one of the other projects we're going to be working on is a fusion reactor, which is going to be extraordinarily difficult to do, because that thing takes 240 iridium. And that is one of the big reasons why I want to get this factory set up at Spawn, so we can pool together resources. Ooh, Imperial Bees. Oh yeah, so actually, quite a few people have also been suggesting that I get into bees, because they can do some pretty crazy stuff. I have never messed around with bees, so I would not know what I was doing, first of all, and, well, I mean, not that I usually know what I'm doing, but I'd need to take a crash course in bees, courtesy of Dave. Aluminum, electronic circuits, glass, and why isn't that working? Oh, it's because I got rid of. So I've explained to a couple people's. First of all, a few people have asked me, what mod pack are you using? And to that, I respond with GregTech. Feed the Beast Ultimate. And do I have Invar? I have almost none of it. How do we make this stuff? It is. How do we make this stuff? Nope. Ferrous and iron. Can we use nickel instead? I don't know if we can use nickel. Okay, good, we can. Like I was trying to say, a few people have been asking me, what mod pack are you using? And to that, I would like to say we are using GregTech. Now, what furnace did I use? Let me just throw it into the alloy smelter. We have one of those over here, I think? Is this it? Alloy smelter. Yes, but no. You go in there, and you go in there. So we are using Greg. Why isn't that doing anything? Oh, there we go. Okay. Third time's the charm, GregTech. No. We are using Feed the Beast Ultimates. Let me just facepalm. With a couple of tweaks to the GregTech mod. Now you know why it's so freaking important, because that was the second part of the statement. Yeah, we have quite a few tweaks to the GregTech mod, mainly to make this even harder than it should be. So I'm just an inconsiderate twit like that. And yeah, it's one of the things that it removes is the ability to use aluminum as a replacement, or as an alternative to Invar for a lot of recipes. So that's going to make crafting this very annoying. Oh, I don't even think I could. Yeah, we're going to have to let this sit for a while, because that's taking. It's sweet time. Very much so. We can make a couple, I guess. Let's see how our power situation's doing. How are we doing? 88,000, 100,000, and 100,000. Yeah, that'll last us for quite some time. Well, at least we can get started with making these. So we have some Invar. If we get 3 more of these, we could make a flat set of them. That would be very nice. Wonder who was centrifuging what. Oh, we're 1 away, whatever. I can live with 9 of them for now. Let's go, go, go. So that's then these, this, and those. I said those. Well then, this is strange. I could have sworn that this was the recipe. Electronic circuit, and geothermal generator. Maybe I disabled this? No, I don't think I did. Oh, it's reinforced glass. Oh. Well, we might have to say goodbye to the rest of our advanced alloy, because I don't even know if I have a lot of that. Or any... No, I should have a little bit of it. The question is, how much and where? 20. Okay, That's gonna be expensive. I thought that was glass, not reinforced glass, but okay, we can make at the very least 10 of this, or however many this produces. Oh, 28, that's more than enough. Okay, can we use the aluminum instead, too, because that would just make all of this much, much easier. I have too much in my inventory. Imagine that. It's never like I have too much stuff in my inventory. Get rid of that. Nickel, nickel, take the aluminum, and 1 more stack of aluminum. Can we do this? That would just be absolutely wonderful. So, oh, yep. Do that, and put that there, and put that there. Finally, this, the reinforced glass, and the electronic circuits, please. Yes! There we go. All 22 of them. And we even have 34 reinforced glass to spare. Well, that's certainly good. Now, does this work just as the other one does? Oh, I think it's... Ooh. It's doing something. Let's turn them all on. Now, is this generating power? Ooh, it is. How very nice. I do like my power. Let's just generate all of it. Oh no. We've sucked our pipes dry of lava. But look on the bright side, we now have better power. We should be producing roughly, how much is that? Roughly 20% more power, which is always good at no added cost, or at least I don't think there's any added cost. I could be blatantly wrong, but, yeah, as far as I can tell, this should be just as efficient and produce more power. So, yeah. Thermal power. What else do we have? A remote thermal monitor. Ooh. Fancy stuff. Let's see. What else do I want to do in this part? We could do a little bit more. Is there anything else that I've been dying to craft? Well, we could get started with ME. The only thing is I haven't the slightest idea as to how to get started, because it is quite the intimidating mod pack, but I guess we could just start with... No, we're going to get Nick to do this, because I haven't the slightest clue as to what I'm going to be doing. So the question is, what can we do then? Well, I've shown you guys plenty of just what I do around the area, and why does my voice suddenly feel strange? I don't know. Let's see, let's throw away some of our stuff because we don't need it on us right now. Oh, there we go. What do we want to do? What mod can we jump into? Or what looks nice that we haven't made yet? I guess we could start to make some computer craft stuff, but yeah, it really wouldn't matter because that is not what I really want to start doing. Oh wait, I know what we could do. We could start working on biogas power. Let's do that. That's going to be a large task to do to start on. So boiler, we're going to need some high pressure boilers. Sludge boiler sounds very interesting. Steel plates. Oh my Jesus. That's going to be difficult. Wait. Yeah, steel pickaxe. But how do we make these again? Steel. How do I've never actually made steel. Okay, industrial blast furnace, the refined iron, because all of the steel that I have is from the mine shafts that I've gone into. I found some some stuff. Ooh, is this going to go by itself, or do I need to throw in something else? How do I make steel? Steel, steel, steel. Steel ingots. It is coal dust and steel. Okay, so coal dust we can quickly make lots of with the macerator if we don't already have some. I'm not even going to look. Well, yes, I am. It's probably more efficient, or I'd probably save time if I just went along and went upstairs, but I actually found coal, which made this worth it. So we're going to just macerate it. No point in grinding it. I mean, it's going to take longer, and, well, I mean, we can grind half of it. Is there anything in here? More stuff for us. Always more stuff for us. What do we have? Tin? That's okay. Not like we particularly need it, but this grinder is becoming more and more unnecessary because, well, we don't need it, really, to be perfectly honest. With the amount of resources that we're pulling in, the only time that we need to use this if there is if there is a rare drop on an item, and there seldom is. I actually need to test something, so can we, let's we need to, I guess we could test this out with cobble. Can we put stuff into the bottom? No, you can only load stuff into the top, which is problematic. Okay, well, I guess while we're waiting, let's take out some of this ferrous ore. I believe we should be able, yeah, we still have enough for a full stack. We could probably take out another full stack. Let's see. No. Yeah, we need to put like half of this in here. There we go. With one stored, I guess the minimum is like 35 or something like that. We can pulverize this just so we can make some platinum, because who does not like shiny platinum? Oh, this is just so full. Oh, and that's not a... Can we not? Okay. Let's just... Really now? Why can't we? That is strange. I could have sworn that's something you could have... Whoa. That is not how you industrial grinder. Is this thing not getting power? Why isn't this working? Yeah, why isn't this working? Oh, I bet you it's because of the water that I removed. Yeah, there was some water that I moved out of there. Okay, let's put this stuff back. Or actually, no, we can just... No, I don't want to pulverize it. I want to get the platinum out of it. It will definitely get a lot more platinum if we don't pulverize it, so... Never mind. Let's throw the ferrous ore back with the ferrous ore. And... Why don't we just get some quartz? Interesting. Game, what silly things are you doing right now? Who will know? Nobody. Throw the dust in here, and then we can throw the small piles of dust somewhere else. I still don't even know how to turn this uranium dust and plutonium dust into usable stuff, even though we have tons of uranium right now, but this plutonium, a whopping 9 plutonium. That is something that is taking very long to get, and it's quite difficult to hit. Wow, this takes a long time. I don't think we're going to be working on this that much this episode. It'll be something that I'll have to craft off screen, because that is going to take a very long time indeed. Whilst we wait for that, let's see. I have 3 machine blocks, 2 advanced machine. Do I not have any more of my steel? We could start if I have some of the steel blocks that I've been making. I guess not. That is infinitely unfortunate. Refined iron, tin, copper refined iron, lead, thaumium ingots, invar. Yeah, it seems like we don't have any steel. Put the aluminum in there, and still no steel, and even still no steel. That is unfortunate. Yeah, we're gonna have to make a bunch of this stuff, which means I'm gonna be spending quite a bit of time getting all this stuff ready. Fun. First time I've ever made steel, guys. It's a very slow process. I wonder, can we turn dark ashes in, like if we take these dark ashes and then throw it into a compressor, will that compress it? We can hope. No. What do we do with dark ashes? Is there anything we can do with dark ashes? FTB. What do we do with this stuff? To create ashes and slag, we stick it into an industrial centrifuge. Okay, I guess that's better than what we would have done with it. So let's just stick it into the industrial centrifuge. Where'd it go? Over here. Let's give this a try. Industrial centrifuge. You can take that, and we can let that thing go off. And we have a decent bit of Invar. I guess we'll have that for the future. And canning machine. Oh, I use that so much. Make it. We get slag. I've never used slag, although you can use it in a slag furnace. But yeah, we're going to need to make a steam boiler. That's probably going to be our next source of power after this. Wait, let's see. Steam. Okay, so we have steam turbine houses, hobby steam engine commercials, steam consumer, and steam producer. Aha! So we're going to be using some universal electricity to convert MJs to steam, because we're going to need steam to get the steam boiler running. Or actually, no, we're going to need some sort of... We're going to need some sort of buildcraft power, and we might need to get some sort of fuel to do that, which would mean that I need to go get some oil. Oh no. I just saw a flashing light. I'm updating my Wii U right now, trying to get it to the newest firmware, and it is taking a while. But I guess let's start crafting this stuff. Okay, how do we make this? Commercial steam engine. How do we make that? Oh, well, that's not too bad. Iron gears, pistons, and iron plating. I really need to set up some sort of automatic Can we at least just, like, crafting? Can we just get kind of crafting tables? Advanced crafting tables. Ooh, that sounds fancy. Auto crafting table. Automatic crafting table, uncrafting table, ME crafting terminal. That's what we're going to be making in the future. How do we make this? Just 4 wooden gears, and then the other one is quite a bit more complicated. I wonder. Oh, that's the Mark II. Let me quickly hop into single player to see if that's what I think it is. The question is, do we? I don't know if. I hope this world isn't broken. I have broken a couple of worlds. Oh, and it's not. Ooh, I was playing around with saplings here. Look at this thing. Can we grow it? It's so rainbow. Okay, so what I wanted to look at was crafting. This one. If this is the... Oh, we're not in cheat mode. Crafting. Yes, we are on a single player test world right now. So automatic crafting table. If we have a bunch of wood on this, will this turn it into whatever the heck we want? No. If we do that, it's sort of what I want, but not really. And then the other one is... Yeah, I think this is the one that we want to make, but automatic crafting table, Mark II. Nope. Crafting. This one. Auto crafting table. Is this the one that we want? What? Wait, what is this? What's the difference even? What's the point of this? I am mildly confused. Okay, looks like that's not what we're going to be doing for now, but let's quickly hop back onto here for a little while longer, and we can... I don't even know if we're going to need a steam producer. We're probably just going to need the consumers, but we're going to need a few things. Steam consumer, which is just for that and for... Okay, so iron plate is just for iron. Oh, that's not at all expensive. What did I need iron plating for in the other server? Whoa, lag? Lag! Whoa, massive lag. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just chuck that stuff. Yeah, as you saw, that was one of the many lag spikes, and I don't really know why the server did that. It's just laggy. I promise you guys that was indeed the crafting recipe that they showed me. Iron plate is for... Oh, and a rolling machine. How do I always forget that we need to put stuff into rolling machines? Is this rolling? Nope, that is not a rolling machine. The rolling machine is over here. Right here, to be precise. Ooh, someone is making, this stuff. Whoever it was, well, I'm using your stuff to my advantage right now and finishing the job because I need some of this stuff, actually. So, yeah. While we wait for that, what do we have in our inventory that we can get rid of? We can smelt this iron dust. Let's be different. We're going to smelt it in this furnace, which doesn't even have power. I take it all back. I am a liar. Don't believe me. You should be done with that. Coal dust. And I don't think there's anything else that we can macerate. Would appear not. What do we... Nope, we don't get anything. Oh my god, we have no space in this inventory of ours. Yeah. Yeah, that is a true fact. That is a true factoid. Throw that in here. Oh, and... of course. Not enough space. Let's sigh. Okay. You I don't need. You I don't need. You I should keep for now. Get out of here. Keep that. Okay. And can we throw this in here now? Yes. Okay, good. And let's take this and okay. I think we are slowly getting to where we need to be. I hate the sticky goo it is. Why aren't you crafting as much as you can? That's a little annoying, you know. And we'll be able to craft 3 of each, okay. Click to craft. Very slow. I don't know why this isn't like just automatically crafting it. And oh, that's everything. Okay, let's take this out, and then we can do this. And click to craft. Go, go, go. While you're going, I'm going to go compress this stuff down into advanced alloy because that stuff is always useful. We can never have too much of that. Go faster. Okay, now that we have that, we have some dense copper plating, which I said we're going to need for something in the future. Going to need that for our reactor, which is going to be an intense device. It's going to be producing anywhere between 18,000 to 8,000 to 16,000 EU per tick. So that thing is going to be producing an absolutely massive amount of power. We're going to be probably storing that in LESUs. I've not made any of those, but what LESUs do, they're pretty much a... How do I explain this? So, they're kind of like an MFSU, except they can take in a lot more power. However, they can only output... They output a lot smaller. The current that they output is much smaller. Is current the right word? The voltage, whatever that is. Yeah, whatever an EU is. I think that should be current, is much smaller. And in order to make it any sort of reasonable size, it needs to be... It needs to be thinged, upgraded with lots of lapis, which is always a pain. So commercial steam engines, 3 of those, iron gears, and glass and pistons. Yeah, pistons. Good old pistons. We can never get away from having to craft those things, and we are actually running low on processed iron, which means I gotta do a lot of things, definitely. Indeed. Let's see. What is this doing? Nothing. Nothing over there. Rolling machine, how you doing? Give me that. That is filling up rather quickly with our plating. And I need just regular iron to make... I don't want to make all this on screen. No, I'm not going to, because I'm going to end the video off here, guys. I do hope that you enjoyed it. We got a little bit of stuff done. Mainly, I'm happy that we upgraded our power system. I'm going to get started on producing some of the steam stuff. Yeah, I don't know if I want to... I'm starting to have second thoughts on it because that's going to be a lot of preparation, but I guess we can cope. But yeah, in the next part, or hopefully soon, we'll get Nick on over here to help us out with getting started with ME. So Poets, we're going to record together, I hope, soon. He sent me a message a couple days ago, and unfortunately, we weren't able to actually work anything out, but... Soon, guys, you will get to see Poet and in all of his glory, I hope. Miss Poet. We haven't recorded anything together ever since Leathermere ended. Heck, I haven't done a lot of collaboration ever since Leathermere and Super Hostile ended, and they ended, or Leathermere and Legendary ended. And yeah, hopefully we'll do something like that again soon. Gotta make all the plans to do that, but I can't imagine it taking too long before we get some more Super Hostile and other stuff. And yeah. So guys, if you enjoyed this part, well, wonderful. If you want to see other videos made by yours truly, please do head over to my other two channels, Silent Mist Vlogs and Silent Mist Games. You'll be able to find all of my vlogs at Silent Mist Vlogs, and even though we only have 2 up right now, there are 2 more that I have that are ready to be uploaded. Ready to be edited. I just have to actually stick them into Premiere and edit them a bit. And Silent Mist Games, well, I'm going to be starting that very soon, even though I've been saying that quite a bit, although by the time this video goes up, there should be content up there, and if there isn't, I am very disappointed in my past self right now as you listen to this. But yeah, so please do check out my other 2 channels if you're interested in some non-Minecraft content made by me. But regardless of what you do, I do hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you all next time. Farewell.